everyone, and welcome to this episode of kirbysguitarlessons.com. My name is Kirby Swinnermer. Today I want to talk to you about a video that, a song that's been around for a long time from Buddy Holly, of course, called Peggy Sue. And I was thinking about, what Buddy Holly lesson do I want to talk about, because I've got several of them over on my website. I decided to pick this one because of the unique rhythm pattern that's involved in this. But then when I went and looked at the original video from the Ed Sullivan show and the Buddy Holly and the Crickets, something dawned on me that I totally missed in the past. And that is that there's three different ways of playing this in terms of rhythm. Now, the way I teach it, and it's only 4 chords, right? There's an A chord, a D chord, an E chord, and then in the middle of the song they throw in an F when they're doing, I guess you could call it the chorus, right? And on that show, I think they only sing like one chorus. And then there's a break, and then I think they go back to the chorus again. So 2 choruses, but I think they leave out a verse. It's not as long, I don't think, as the recorded version. But anyway, nothing's changed in terms of the chords. It's still 4 chords, no matter how you look at it. But I won't sing it, but I'll hum a little bit of it. Of course, it goes. And then later in the song, they have that. Is where the F comes in, right? And then another component of the song is the break. And that's where you get a little bit of a break, a little bit of a rest on the right hand if you're going to play that steady shuffle like I was just doing there. It kind of goes kind of. Right here. You can chop it up with a sus and then back to this again, right, to finish it out. Up to the E, back to the D, and back to the A again. So you get a little bit of a break if you're playing this steady up and down version that I normally would play. But watching Buddy Holly, because by doing it this way, you've got that drum, kind of a steady drum roll on the toms and on the snare. But what Buddy Holly's doing, he's not doing what I just did there. He's doing this. He's playing all downstrokes. It completely went over my head in the past, because when I first looked at this video, I seemed to think that it was a steady shuffle, but it's not. That's not what he's doing. He's doing this, just downstroking it. So you can play it that way. It's obviously a lot easier on the hand and on the arm back here in the right hand, because doing this for 2.5, 3 minutes will wear you out a little bit if you're not used to playing that kind of a rhythm. And then to top it off, the guitar player over Buddy's right shoulder, who looks eerily like Buddy Holly himself. He's got the same glasses, the same haircut. It's almost like 2 Buddy Hollys on the stage there. If you haven't noticed that before, but the guy looks almost a split image of Buddy Holly. He's doing this. Right? Just a down, up, down, up. You could call it down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. You could do that if you wanted to, right? Another way of playing it. But you don't get that vibe with the drums when you do that. But I mean, they don't need to be doing what I do with one guitar, because, he's playing that version, Buddy's playing all downstrokes, and the drummer and the bass are filling in the rest of it. Right? So you've got 3 different rhythm patterns that you can work with. Obviously, that third one, would be the easiest one to start with, until you get all the changes and everything, and then you could switch to the Buddy's, downstroke version if you wanted to. And then you could do it the way I do it, which is a steady all the way through for 2.5, 3 minutes, or you could maybe do a combination of either one. But I never noticed that before, and I thought I'd bring it up, that there's really 3 different rhythm patterns in the playing of this song. But each one will fill it out a little more than the other. So you take your pick on how to play it, but that's pretty much it. There's no lead break in this. Like I said, it's all done with just rhythm, just chopping up the rhythm a little bit. All right, so I'll put a link in my description below here. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on Facebook, my site is kirbysguitarlessons.com. And then there'll be a section under the 50 section for Buddy Holly. But I'll put a link in the YouTube description if you want to come over and look at the Buddy Holly page. I'm going to put this video on that page, and there'll be a free chord sheet there for you, and a purchase link if you want to pick up the full lesson. There's no picking in it, so it's not much more than what I just talked to you about there. But anyway, I got other Buddy Holly videos over there. I'm kind of revamping my my website. I'm going to be putting a lot of chords and lyrics, or chords and rhythm videos up to teach people how to play the rhythm on a lot of these songs, not just the 50s, but down through a lot of the different genres that I cover. Anyway, that's it for now, folks. Thanks for your time, and we'll talk to you soon.